You need evidence. You need evidence. You need evidence that you can get it done and that you are the one you've chosen. But that don't come with you getting... Matter of fact, that don't come without you getting off your ass. Be honest. What's the one thing you avoiding that is costing you a level up?
UTD, I'm the life of the party. I am undefeated, not these trolls on the internet.
A lot of us, we already know at least 10 things that's holding us back right now. We just either are afraid to do something about it, not giving ourselves enough power to find a solution, be the solution. You already know what you're not doing. If you're looking for more answers, the answers is you already know what you're not doing. You already know at least one thing you should be doing. If you got talent, if you a music artist such as myself, if you have any skills in anything, something specific that is, you know what you should be doing already. And sometimes a lot of that is boring work. The boring work is the fact that you're just gonna keep doing it over and 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 over again. The excitement is what you make it within the process. We looking for help and saviors and different things like that, but I do believe we already know a lot of the things that we just choosing not to do for whatever reason. And we gotta stop. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. We gotta stop that. We gotta stop allowing our moods to affect what we already know we were supposed to do anyway. Regardless of if we did it yesterday, today is the day to do it again. Why it makes you sharper, why it makes you more on point. Not to say that every day is gonna be the same, but when you feel like you don't know what to do, a lot of the times you probably just need some silence. You need a moment to just woosah, breathe, write some shit down, and take a moment to think about it. That don't mean the answer wasn't there already. It's just you got so many options, so many distractions, too many noises going on, and it's not allowing you to see what is right in front of your face. So as an artist, my nigga, if you've been doing music for hella long and you got a whole bunch of music, it's time to drop it if you don't drop enough. If you dropping it, it's time to get a better understanding of how to drop with more of a purpose, to be more intentional about what it is you're trying to get out to the world, to your audience, but also what kind of feedback you're trying to get too. It's like there's always something that needs to be done. And if you feel like you don't know what to do, it's because it's too many things going on and you're not allowing yourself to just take a moment to breathe and realize what's already been accomplished. This is the year. We still on the top of the January, right? This is the year where you really, you gotta do it. This is the year it might feel way more uncomfortable. It might be something that you gotta do anyway, regardless of how you feel. It gotta be decisions you gotta make. That might be swift, it might be fast. It's something you gotta kind of think on your feet, but it's not to necessarily rush you, but you the only one that's gonna figure it out. If there's no actions being done throughout the day, and if you just sitting and you thinking and you're not doing at some point, then ain't shit to be done. If it's a time for rest, then there'll be time for rest. If there's a time to play, there's a time to play. If it's a time to be serious about business, it's a time for everything. And we need to start understanding what's best use for our time, what's best use for our energy, getting out of our own way. You know, it does feel weird to kind of do things that you normally wouldn't do, even if that's just getting out of the bed earlier. That's just something you normally wouldn't do because you've gotten yourself set on these different things, different ways of being. But if that doesn't truly reflect the best version of yourself, if that doesn't reflect where you're trying to go, if that doesn't reflect who you're trying to become, if that doesn't reflect a higher frequency or something more positive, then what's the point? It's time to really get out of our own way. We all have 24 hours in a day. A lot of that is based upon our choices of what we do with idle time. You know, you have this to do, you have that to do, but when that idle time is kicking in, what are you doing? How are you navigating yourself then? Do you feel more lost? Can you redirect your purpose or intention of the day and get some things done? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? It gotta be something you gotta figure out. What's the system? What's the plan? How are you strategically looking at this? And every day is a chance to get better at this shit. Think better, do better, be better at this shit. And if you feeling like you don't know what to do, it's because you already got too much going on, and you need to find some way to quiet that down and figure out what is priority. Stop having too many options. Get about 2 or 3 at max. At max. Focus mainly on one thing throughout the whole time. And get that shit done every day. I'm realizing, like, there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of distractions throughout a day, every day. And if we do not set intentions to block out a lot of that and start our day, not even just start your day, just move throughout the day, having certain things in mind, then it's just going to be what it is. You're just going to keep getting affected by so many things and feeling like, well, I don't have no power. I don't know what to do. Life just hit me. Life just lifing. Life ain't just lifing. Certain shit been compounding for a while. Certain things have been happening for a while. Certain things have been left unattended to for a while. It's time to get to it right now. You don't tackle everything in one woo-wop, but for sure get to it. Get to it. Allow the transformation to happen. Allow you to become better than who you are right now. It is about right now. It's about being present, but it's also having them moves. Be 10 steps ahead. Already see what's going on. I'm learning today. I heard some. Anticipate the outcome. And the only way you could anticipate the outcome is if you become more strategic. Real talk. You need evidence. You need evidence. You need evidence that you can get it done and that you are the one, you chosen. But that don't come with you getting... Matter of fact, that don't come without you getting off your ass and doing something about it. Figuring it out. Cracking your code. Figure it out, my G. You got this. But you need the evidence. You need to make the promises and keep the promises that you have set out. And if you don't, then it's just going to continue. If you don't understand why you're not keeping your promises, it's going to continue. If you don't understand why you're not executing it the way that you have been seeking out to all these times that you've done it over and over and over again, there's answers. But you got to find them. And you got to break these patterns. And you got to be up on it. Create the evidence. Create the action. Create more. Be more. Know that it's all right. But you got this. Sweet.
I am undefeated, not these trolls on the internet. I be up in the thread every year of the next. Swish, 30 on the curry, consistent with the game. I